Hello there, everyone. This is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play The Infected. Alright, we're going to continue on. So, a couple things I've learned while I was in the process of building. I do have the roof set up. Is that I thought it might have been because of my unique way of building with this. You can see here that we have a foundation and then we have a ceiling on top of that. I thought, this is snapping the way it is because of that, but no. I did a test, a little bit of test building because I had some issues with my ladder. So when I was building and I had, let's say, a roof over like this, and I tried to move my ladder, you can see here that it's turning white right now, but there's certain areas when I was building where, right here, the certain areas of it was turning red when I was building. Like over here, I had to build the roof before I could fit this. So I went in and experimented, and one thing I found out is the snap point of the stuff. So right here we have a ceiling. When we place down a uh, wall, you can see here that it snaps halfway into the foundation. Even if there is no foundation underneath, like if I was to build somewhere and had a ceiling, might not be able to make it work here, but uh, yeah, you can see right there. There's no foundation and it's snapping halfway into the ceiling. Even then, it's still doing the same thing here. It's snapping halfway into the ceiling. And there's absolutely no connection to the wall or the foundation. And hopefully that can be fixed. Right now, this build is just as is. There's going to be no fixing that. Uh, yeah, I was deleting and trying to figure out how to make it work. But anyways, if you guys enjoy my content and you enjoy tips, tricks, helpful hints, and all that, I try to show them throughout my playthroughs. Last episode, we upgraded a few of our benches, so now we have a electric furnace, we have a electric saw bench, we also have the oil distiller, and then all that other fun stuff. I'm still in the process of building the roof, woohoo, which actually is pretty close to finish. Right now, we're going to work up on the top here. I was in the middle of getting it all prepped and ready. I think I have most of the stuff in. The reason I have this here is because Mr. Butthole was traveling the longest distances he could. Like, if he came out over here, he would travel like all the way around that way, all the way up over there, all the way across here, up to here, all the way down, and then stop right out that wall. And then teleport this stuff in. So I was like, yeah, nope, no. Then I tried to prevent him from doing over there. He's a little bit smarter than I give him credit for. I put the ceiling down. Deleted one of the foundations, put a ceiling down, and dude managed to actually, uh, he actually managed to get over it or walk over it. And I was like, oh, you're smart. Because before he would have issues. Now with this, I am going to put a ceiling across all here. I am going to delete this and lift it up. This is basically just going to be a closet for here. Then I got to design this area on with the walls and everything else. I'll probably delete this and figure out what to do over here. But for now, we're just going to get as much of this built. Now, some other things that would be nice would be more building pieces, more sizes, more shapes. Like there's some of this stuff I would like to be able to actually build and use more of, like the triangles. Like it'd be kind of cool if we could. Let me see if I can get this. Nope. if we could snap like this, so you can see here that it creates a nice little thing. This would be a neat little circle area like this. Admittedly, it doesn't perfectly line up over here in angles, but actually no, it's perfect. Yeah, you can see here there's these small triangle gaps in here that I would like to be able to fill in. That would be nice. And then if we tried to fill in with, can we snap these? It's wanting to, but it's not having a hard time. Yeah, but if I wanted to fill in this, like if I wanted to build on the tip here, we would have to put those in, and then I would fill it in again like this, and or like this, basically. Uh, it would be a nice little thing to be able to do. I'm gonna have to go down below and delete all those, but that's gonna be later. Then there would be some more things that would be kind of nice to have, like electric fences, uh, maybe some other things. I am gonna have to worry about getting clay, more clay, because we are gonna have to make a bunch of roofs. Woo! I've been trying to empty out the the oil in this. That way, I can move this somewhere else. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about this. I am gonna need a bunch more logs because we are gonna put down ceilings. I just wanted to get most of the top planned out. Now, we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to probably do a little bit of looting off camera. Then we're gonna probably work on. He just magically teleported logs in, which is what I want him to do. Because otherwise he's going to take 8,000 years to travel back and forth. But at some point, I'm going to have to use my excessive amount of iron that I have and make barbed wire fences at some point. Because it would be nice to have some additional protection. Now, I've already said some of the ideas that I wanted, talked about some of the things I wanted. I've talked about all kinds of stuff throughout my playthrough. Oh, I didn't actually have that one preloaded. Oh, there might be a few of these because they're right up on the edge like this. But yeah, some other things. Mirror curves. The mirror curves don't have the exact same snap points, so it's a little bit of a pain to deal with them. But definitely hoping we can get some more build pieces and stuff like that. I would love to have some actual curves and 45s. So like you split this in half like this exactly, and then have some actual curves. So like you could have this curve but shrunk down so it's about the size of this foundation, and then have a quarter one so it's like kind of like this but more rounded, so it curves more rounded like this. That would be nice. This is cool and all, but oh, and another thing would definitely be appreciated is more snap points. Lots and lots more snap points. Because there's some builds I wanted to build a certain way, but couldn't do it because I was limited on snap points. Now I could have made a workaround because there is no physics. So if I really wanted to, I could have done probably something of the nature. Actually, I don't think I could build it until I built the uh, thing, so I'll probably show some example builds or examples of some things I could have probably done, but it's expensive and it would be a quality of life thing. Woo! Now I do love the ladder. The movable ladder is absolutely amazing. I've been using it like no tomorrow, especially for the build my roof over here. It has helped speed up production significantly. Oh well, did I really not have as many of these done as I thought? Holy crud. Okay, well. This is where another one of those build pieces would come in nice, because when I add in the wall, we're gonna have this little curve right here that's going to be if we could have an inverse foundation of this, would be really appreciated to have an inverse of this, so we could fill in the corner here like this. That would be really appreciated also, because I've been trying to. Oh, only 3 of you. Okay, I'll have to go down and grab their guts. Alright, let's grab you and stop you, and we're gonna go back down. We're gonna go grab their guts, see if they got paid us for impaling themselves and any of the other things. I think we have all of the what do you call it, the planks in. Now I'm curious if the foundation snapping and all that will be fixed. In other words, where the so that this doesn't go through the walls or through the ceilings, because if I put a ceiling here, and again, more of those build pieces would be. What the hell is going on here? Why is there... What? Must have been loading in. That was weird. Ah! You have to teleport the logs in, stupid. You're not getting... unless you can climb up through these stairs, which seem to break his pathing, which is fine. As you can see, magic! Poof! Up there. Now, I am loving the way this build is turning out. I just got to get tons and tons more bricks ready, which means, yeah, baby, lots of clay. So that means we need an alternative money-making process while we are using clay for, oh mama, way too much stuff. And I might upgrade this to cement at some point, which means we'll have to use that to start upgrading all of this, which is again gonna be a hell of a lot of work. All right, we were coming to go rob their guts. Hopefully they're still there and I haven't got distracted long enough for them to despawn, but you never know. Oh, yeah. Wait, did I? Oh, nope. Okay, I was about to say, did I actually get... oof, yay, got 15. 10, plus some repair kits. Oh, yeah. Wait, where's your last buddy? There were 3 of you. Did I actually... was I actually too slow to come out and grab? I guess it was. Oh, well. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, there's all kinds of building things I would love to build, and triangles like this would be another one of those that I would love to use. I have used them in a few other previous builds when they came out, and definitely with some fun builds. I have used a few other things. I have figured out quite a few building techniques of quite a few other things. Like if I want to build some lights, I can actually build some lights. Like if I want to light up this dude's place, I know how to make it where it looks like lights are being built in here and make it where it looks like it works. I'll probably show a few of those tricks. If you want other tricks, tips, and hits, all you gotta do is just ask and I'll try my best to show you. I gotta upgrade all these. Reason why, this is another reason why I want the 45, because then I could take, well, actually, not just 45, but like a 15, because if I could, I would take a wall and have it go straight across here, and then, or basically from there all the way over to here, which is about this angle, roughly. So whatever this would be, this angle would be, is what I would want to be able to build. And wonder if I can switch this into a curve. Yeah, maybe. Depending on where the ground is, I might be able to switch this into a curve. Anyways, back to building, back to doing other stuff, and I should go throw that in so he can go repair. Because I think I have him set for repairing first and then logs. Perfect. Fishing bait. Yeah, I gotta fix my wires without a doubt. Gotta fix them. Whee! Gotta love when you run forward. Now, another reason why I want some more build pieces and sizes, oh, he finished up, is because of, like, right here. If I could, I would build a piece across here. Wait, can I actually? I'm not gonna try, but I would have a piece from here to here that would connect, and then I would fill in some of the foundations and some of the stairs and stuff in here to try and make it look better. There's all kinds of pieces I would love to get. Ooh, blizzard. We'll grab one of you. We'll drink it when we need it. Otherwise, well, in other words, once we start losing health, I'll drink it. Until then, we're just gonna fill up our logs. Well, if I get done with at least the foundations here, then I'll start working on the roof and start planning out that the rest of it, because I gotta figure out how far away for this do I want to be in order to have this. And I'm thinking right here is where I would stop the roof at, and then have some walls or even glass walls so I can stand right there and just look out and be like, ooh, well, actually, no, I'm gonna have ceilings, so I probably won't do that. Never mind. I was like, ooh, that would be neat, but nope. I just realized, which is gonna take a lot of planning for the roof. And oh, freezing. Yay, we're cold. Which, I mean, minus 23 degrees Fahrenheit, I would be freezing like hell also. This should hopefully make it where we last the blizzard. And uh-oh. Sorry about that. It was a sneeze. Okay. There we go. All warm. Yay! Nice and cozy. Thankfully, we can actually not have to worry about it quite a bit, but now that we're warm. But yeah, another one of those I wish I had the build pieces moments, which we're going to set down another one of these right there. Perfect. I wonder, can I take the ceilings? I would probably have to build this and then test about lowering it, but I don't know if I could set it on the outside here. It's the issue. Maybe if I could get another corner in here. A lot of work, a lot of figuring out and planning stuff, and working in a blizzard up high with no railings. Woo, it's a little dangerous, that's for sure. Throw one more in there, see if it I think we can fit one more. If it doesn't empty, then I know that we've reached the limit. Yay! We made it! Tell you the truth, what I would love to see at some point is variations in the winter blizzards, uh, but and intensities. So some of them would have very intense snowstorm. Some of them would have like what do you call it? Very light, but they would be extra cold. So you could see all the way out there, but the temperature would drop significantly. So it would be like 50, minus 50, like minus 20, minus 30 degrees, but you could see all out around. We're going to end up running back and forth a lot. Apparently, I did not fill in all the logs at all, which is fine. Gives me time to talk about random crud that's not important, that you're watching because you're watching to watch me build, not actually watching for anything else. Who knows? Who cares? As long as you're enjoying it and you come back for more, I don't mind. And I gotta plan out my bathroom and everything else. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna definitely need to put some walls in here. Oops, construct walls. We're gonna be upgrading them anyways. I don't think it matters, but we'll do that. Thankfully, I'm not trapped. Thankfully. Okay, maybe I am trapped. Whee! Ooh, gotta be careful. Okay, now that we got that done, I will get more of the rest of this done. I'll probably plan out the walls and then plan out a few other things. Then we'll have to worry about an upgrading episode. We'll have to worry about a lighting episode. We'll have to worry about a decoration episode and a few other episode types that I gotta get planned and ready for. Alright, speed build. Woo! Grab, grab, grab. Perfect. One thing I do love is figuring out this trick. It does make it a lot easier because now you don't have to, it's 3 less logs you have to run back and forth for, which is a huge help, like a really huge help. Okay. Do I make this? Do I have this be like a super tall? In other words, an extra 1.5 tall? Because that would work, so we could look down here and all this, but this would be I don't know what I would use this for. Because over here is my workshop. We've got all of that. This is where the bathroom is. Actually, never mind. We could put some guest bedrooms and guest furniture and a few other guest things around here. Or we could change it into some other main use. Who knows? Once we get through a lot of the building and a lot of all the other process, we'll find out as time goes on what we plan, what we need, why we need it, because we need it. But again, all you guys gotta do is just leave comments, ask questions, suggest parts of the build you would like to see, suggest parts of the things you are curious about. I probably should start mentioning that more often in the beginning of my builds. Is that bird flying in slow motion? Yes, it is. What the hell? And it's... That is impressive. I don't know if it's because of a spawn point or... Like, hello? Can I hit you? I think I'm gonna get a screenshot of this. Get one of it right there. Alright. Oh! You got free. Bye! You say you got lucky. If you would have been dead if you'd stayed there much longer. Mm-hmm. I think I'm either going to have to... I actually should close this off, because if I land in there, that's going to be a hell of a way to get out. We can't reach that because it's not in a good position. Can't jump with a log. I think I can skirt along here. Whee! Okay. Ooh. Talk about close. Anyways, back to building. Yay! Dang it. Alright, we're gonna get this all built. We're gonna figure out how to plan this all out. I'm thinking this... Let's see, where could we... we could throw in a corner right here. No, we cannot throw a corner in here, so this is going to be like that. So this one might be upgraded to a corner. And we can upgrade to... So that would be a corner. This would be a corner. This would be solid wall, because I don't think we're going to be doing that. We'll have solid all the way up to there. Trying to use as much of the corners as possible. This is probably going to be my closet. So we'll slap you in here. Now, I think we'll put you here. That's going to be a corner, so that would be a wall, so we can tell that. Now I got to think about where I'm going to put the bathroom. I might extend out over this way a little bit, or I might take this edge right here, this little area right here, depending on how much room we have, and turn that little section into a bathroom. Now this here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. We could try and fill it in a little bit with these small little foundations, or do we have the ceilings of that size? We could try and fill it in with these small ceilings. Who knows? Right now, let's just continue the build and finish this up. Because then we'll have the foundation of the bedroom done. And then from there, I'll probably fill in some more of the roofing. Because I've been working 10-hour shifts. 5 days a week for 50 hours, and I've been doing it for 2 months straight. Yeah, baby, I am so tired. I'm exhausted and I'm annoyed because work is all about working harder, not smarter, because they're too stupid to understand. Oh well. Doesn't matter. One day, my YouTube will take off, and I'll be able to be like, hey, look at me, I don't have to worry anymore, and then be happy. Okay, so I am gonna finish the foundations over there just because, But let's see. Wall, 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 wall. I'm thinking we'll make this a corner because I don't think we can get away with there unless it's actually just a small amount. If it's a small amount, I might do it. For now, we'll just put this like this. The single corner, corner. This might be a corner. This might be a corner, but it's going to be an inverse. So this one will curve like that, and then it will curve around like that. Maybe. And we're going to put walls here to single that this is that. We are going to reposition these walls at least so that they match up with these walls. But for now, we're just going to at least order this so that way I know where to go. And actually, let's put some railings again. We won't need them on this side, but we will need them here. Unless I change how this build is. I don't think we're going to put some walls here, so we'll leave that as is. And then from there, we'll hopefully have more of the place done and looking nice. And then we can decide. And then I'll have a roof planning episode. Or I'll just plan it all off camera and then have a roof building episode instead, which is what I probably will be doing because it's going to take hell of a lot of work to think about how this is going to be built. Okay, so walls, we can do you. No, so we would have to do here, here, and here. So this would be a curved, if I reverse it, this will be a curve this way, and then a curve this way. So yes, that's how I'm going to put that here. So we'll have curve to there. No, we'll have a curve from here to here to there. And actually, I don't think I can. Well, if we put two inner curves there, it should connect to here, which should still look nice. But then we can't really do a curve here because then we would have a weird wall design hole right here. So I think these two will be outer curves. Those will be inner curves. And then over here, we'll put the wall to mark off this. Put a wall there. What are you doing sitting on my roof or my house, stupid? But yeah, definitely wishing we had some inverse build pieces. Woo! It would be really nice to use that right now. Interestingly enough, I think we'll put ceiling. That looks like it matches, so yes, you'll go right there. So at this point, it's just a matter of designing and filling in some of the stuff. I'm just going to fill in these just because. So we got like 2 more, but otherwise we've got this part all planned out, or at least the walls built. I'll throw in all the ceilings off camera. This is going to be a closet. This is going to be like a little resting area. And then over here will probably be the bedroom or sleeping area. Or this little area over here. Then we'll have a bathroom. I think we'll close off from here and make it a big bathroom. So I think we'll have the toilet here or close to it. Then we'll have the door right here. So that way you don't automatically walk in and see the person taking a poop. Then you come over here. We'll have clothing, sink, all that right there. Then we'll have the shower right up over here on this side. So I think that's how I'm going to plan that out. Definitely going to need to make some money. Definitely going to buy some decorations so we can start decorating. And a bunch of other fun bits. Alrighty. I think we'll call it here for now. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just building, running, gathering, all that other fun crud. If you want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. If you want to be added onto the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode, which means probably gonna be an upgrade episode. In other words, I'm gonna probably try and gather up as much materials in preparation to start upgrading everything that I can. Well, actually, I might do a defense instead. Either way, I have some plans. All right, I'm gonna let the credits roll out. So, and then I'm gonna finish building or planning a couple of the pieces. Bye bye.